It's here.
Hello?
Have you checked the children?
They're all pots, all of them.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Here's Gingy.
Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you. Gentlemen, I am pain.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
I think it's in trouble.
Julie, this guy, if he can't take a joke, he stinks.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
Greetings, Flesh Wound Horror Freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Flesh Wound Horror, our 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon special. I'm Daniel Shine, joined as always by Todd Loya, Pugs Dread, and Ed. How goes it, gentlemen?
What's going on, guys?
Namaste.
Nothing much. We're, joined by the OG Woodsman Todd tonight, who's our...
He gets to try to do it because he's doing the intro. I'm gonna cut you off right there.
Stock and Pampers.
It's a preemptive strike.
I'm gonna cut you off right there, Dan. Dan, you sir, we all know you are the Woodsman. Sorry, Kevin Bacon.
Preemptive strike.
Dan. Oh no, I already cut that shit out.
So very
And I will.
tough. Very tough to pick just 4 movies for you today. There'll probably be a sequel to this. Kevin Bacon's done a lot of good shit, but I love Kevin Bacon too. Honestly,
Before we start, he legitimately freaked me out in Wild Things. I'm not even joking. Like for some reason, he made me uncomfortable.
oh wow,
Flashdance.
No, I like Footloose. when he fucking hung dong. I'm like, oh my god, that's Footloose's penis I'm seeing, and I am not comfortable with it. Let's get Denise Richards back over here. If we want to talk about white martial artists, I'm going Kevin Bacon because that kick off the rail in Footloose is never been topped. That you know what? Cosign.
Denise Richards. It's Undercover Brother.
Oh yeah.
Wow, we're getting way off topic with that one.
Already. Okay, Dan, you were saying.
Well, I was just saying Kevin Bacon is fucking awesome. I think we already did a Tremors show, so I know everyone's gonna
Well, we
ask,
talked
why are
about
we
some of
doing
the
Tremors,
sequels.
but- Yeah,
we were kind of sticking with the new one and some underrated ones. Hollow Man's borderline, but Hollow Man's definitely underrated.
They went downhill with Jamie Kennedy real quick.
Yeah. Did anybody else watch The Following, which is like the most very
good. So fucking good.
unrealistic in a lot of ways. There was a lot of dumb FBI moves in that, but it was fun. It was fun.
So good.
The sex cult portion.
You would join in a heartbeat. We know.
I had forgotten about that series until you guys got me into the Kevin Bacon realm, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, The Following. I need to rewatch this. That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't watched that one, Todd.
I think I started to. I don't remember. I remember my wife told me to watch it. Kevin Williamson. Williamson? Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't even remember how it ended now, or if it had an ending. But
I don't remember it all either. But I want to go back to it. Hopefully, it's on Hulu or one of these streaming services. But Kevin Bacon, The Following, was awesome.
Absolutely, I wish we got the Tremors series. I was bummed that. Well, we did, but I mean the Kevin Bacon one. I was bummed that didn't.
I hope we get it. Is it? Yeah. The deal's done. No more. Oh no,
They shot the pilot, but yeah, it's not happening.
They never aired the pilot. They promoted it, shot it. Kevin Bacon, Tremors, TV show, never aired it.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, shit, air the pilot. I even if it's open-ended.
It was on the sci-fi the CFE network, but we never got it.
Isn't there talks though of like a new Tremors coming to Amazon? Am I tripping?
No, there is, but with fucking Jamie Kennedy.
Oh
no!
I know there's another new movie. I don't know about another.
I thought it was a series. Okay, well.
No.
I thought
we need a Woodsman TV series,
another
the prequel
with Jamie Kennedy.
Woodsman prequel. That's
the Dan story.
Yes.
Oh.
I need the Woodsman prequel.
Yeah, Woods Dan.
It'll be like The Rock with the Tooth Fairy.
Oh.
Wow, I get a whoa from the fucking flesh wound? Jesus.
That I'm picturing if The Rock had this role now. Holy shit. Can you imagine The Rock in the Kevin Bacon role?
Yeah, he would tear them to pieces.
Before we get too far down this fantastic...
Yes.
It would be like Kobe and his accuser.
Shut up.
Of course there's Terry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
This is
I don't care.
The Kevin Bacon Flesh Wound After Dark. Well, the steroids, you don't know. It might not be that bad. The first movie.
I whispered sweet nothings into her first.
All right, the first movie. You should.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Hey, do you guys like Play-Doh? Somebody stop me, please.
You're taking all of Dan's best lines.
Yeah.
You should have left. This is our new movie from director David.
That's not advice of the show. Stand here and talk about
you should have left. I'm sorry.
You should have known better. That'll be the name of the Kevin Bacon episode. So
it's the Dansman. Let's be real.
I'm trying, Todd. God damn it. Director David Cope, who directed Stir of Echoes, another one maybe we'll talk about on a future episode. All right, a former banker, his actress wife, and their spirited daughter book a vacation at an isolated modern home in the Welsh countryside where nothing is quite as it seems. All right, so I was kind of excited for this one because Stir of Echoes is actually another damn good Kevin Bacon movie.
Stir of Echoes is good.
It is, yeah, very underrated. That one, it didn't really do a whole lot, but I feel like it's gained.
It had a kid under the basement, bro. I know you loved it.
Spoiler. So, all right. So, did this one live up to the hype compared to that? Ed, what did you think?
You know what? I was gonna say maybe choose someone else first, but all right, I'll go first. This one hit me right. Like, I enjoyed it. I went in kind of a little bit blind, only knowing that it was a Blumhouse movie. It was a new Kevin Bacon one. I really didn't know what I was getting into. And once I found out it was kind of like a haunted house movie, I was in. I already enjoy Kevin Bacon I enjoy Kevin Bacon. There we go. Siegfried, another fucking mannequin. Who the fuck cares? I was just glad she wasn't singing in this one. Hate her. But
Chloe.
Yeah, so I had one of those weird experiences with this movie. So I had the movie on my phone, but I had to mirror it to my TV to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And while watching it, I had a friend, we were chatting, and when she would text me, it would show up on my TV. But it wouldn't show up when Kevin Bacon somehow appeared in the ghost realm, the demon realm of the house. And at first I didn't notice it, but then I was like, oh shit, why is it not I would tell her, hey, hit me up Kevin Bacon's in this alternate state, and it would go to my iPad, not my TV. But as soon as he was out, it would pop back on my TV. So I had a little bit of an extra experience with this movie.
Nice.
The overall feel of, like, let's say what it was very. Did you guys see the A Great American Haunting?
I don't think
Possibly.
I did.
So the idea from what I got from the movie was like the house.
Hold on, Ed. Careful not to spoil anything. It's still a brand new fucking movie.
All right, we're not gonna go there. So, in that case, I did enjoy it because I've had, let's say, similar experience that I don't believe are real. It's just me being drunk. But I did understand where Kevin Bacon was coming from, and by all means, letting your wife die, love him. Bro, if you're in a bad situation and it's technically not your fault, let it happen. So, in overall, I've seen the bad reviews. I have seen my homies being like, "That wasn't good." Hey, I personally enjoyed this movie.
Right on.
What'd you think, Pugs?
I thought it was okay. Like, yeah, it's fine. Kevin Bacon on screen is always usually a good time in my adult life. Again, Wild Things weirded me out.
Right. How was his daughter?
Yeah,
I was focused on other things and Wild Things. So
the daughter.
I was too until that happened. Then I'm like, oh god, I need an adult because it's going after me. Yeah, the movie's cool. It feels creepy, but it's nothing new.
No.
Yeah. I can't really say
it to another movie, so which means it's definitely not new.
Correct. Yeah, it was just fine. I wanted to love it. I just liked it. I have seen the reviews Ed's talking about where like everyone's shitting on it. I'm like, you guys are being a little hard on the movie. Like, it's fine. I didn't feel offended.
Yeah.
Don't you realize it's the Woodsman? We'll get there.
I'm with you on this one, Pugs. I get why some people aren't going to like it, but I had fun with this one. My one thing was, if this was something that we would have actually seen theatrical, I think it might have helped it.
True. I could agree with that.
Oh, go ahead, Todd. I'm sorry.
I was gonna pass it to you.
Oh, good. All right. So you've seen this before, but it is elevated a bit by Kevin Bacon. It's not the most original movie, but I enjoyed it. It was kind of funny seeing. I think Kevin Bacon's 30 years older than Amanda Seyfried, so that was kind of funny.
But in Hollywood, they're the same age. So
in Hollywood, yeah,
it's the Woodsman. One of the girls grew up. That's cool. And then gave him a new one.
Jeez. Oh, that would have been.
And Dan also.
Even in this one, 30 years older than Amanda Seyfried, he still looked better. Weirdo.
Dan, you also have to remember it's very. They make it a point. They're a Hollywood couple too.
Yeah.
So. There's nothing strange about the age difference.
Are you her dad? Only in bed, sir.
But it held my interest. I mean, you've got a lot of the stereotypical like old shopkeep. That house is evil, and there was a lot of beats that you recognize from many other movies, but. It was a good one-time watch for me because of Kevin Bacon, who's super diverse. I mean, Kevin Bacon can play pretty much anything. So,
all right, now you were just saying the one-time watch. I would show a friend this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one I think I haven't looked at any other reviews, but I can imagine this one's kind of split. This one's kind of probably 50-50.
You're correct. I do get where people were coming from, and I will use the term. It's like the younger crowd who don't understand where this was like really coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Especially having like the affinity for Kevin Bacon for what he has accomplished. Being like, oh, I know him. I've heard the name Kevin Bacon and all that, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I can't help it. I enjoyed it.
I think the biggest thing is, especially for the young people, they're expecting Conjuring, Insidious, or something like that, and this is a slower film than that.
Yeah. It probably could have even gone a little darker. Like if it was an A24 film, I can kind of see it. Just
let's not talk about them today.
Yes, please.
So did we rate this one? I'm already lost.
We have not yet.
We have not yet. I'm a 2.5.
All right.
4.
I'm a 3.
I'm a 3 as well, with the recommendation to watch it at one time at least.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
Well, let me ask you a different question.
Now,
hold on, Ed. Go ahead, Todd.
Would you say with the $20 rental price, would you still be able to recommend it?
No.
Or you'd say wait for the price to drop.
Wait for a lower price. This is a $9.99, $7.99.
Yeah,
good time.
I'm with you.
$20.
I will give you that. Maybe like a slide to like a new Into the Dark.
Right.
Had this been an Into the Dark, this would have been
God.
a 4, 4.5.
if this was an Into the Dark, then by all means, this was like a highlight for Into the Dark.
If it's an Into the Dark, Puka had to show up in the house at some point.
I hope Van Damme shows up and roundhouse that fucker's head off.
Kane would not know what to do. Plus the Seagal's in the background drinking his energy drink.
And Chuck Norris just goes.
There you go. I like Monster, but goddamn.
All right, I brought it up. That was my fault. That's 2 shows in a row. What do we have next, Dan? I feel like we need something more in my genre.
All right, so our next film from director Paul Verhoeven, The Invisible Todd, which he doesn't. You don't even deny it. That's cool.
Like that's the first thing you'd all do too.
It's only because they don't see him coming.
That should have been the tagline. You'll never see him. Oh man!
Is that? Did they use that? Did they use that on The Invisible Maniac?
No, I don't think so. It would be pretty funny, especially if it was like a Weinstein produced film.
Yeah, so you guys need to go Pugs first, man, because over here, woo!
That's cool. All right, so I think most people know about Hollow Man, but in case you don't, brilliant scientist Sebastian Cain, played by Kevin Bacon, has one passion: to uncover the secrets of invisibility. Working with his research team in a top-secret government facility, Cain will stop at nothing to achieve his goal, even if it means making himself the project's first human guinea pig. But Cain and his team soon find out that making someone invisible is the easy part. It's keeping them sane that's difficult. Now Cain is a killer on the loose, and his team, led by ex-girlfriend Linda and her new beau, Matt, must destroy him. But how do you stop something or someone you cannot see? All right, so I always liked this one. This was kind of another Kevin Bacon film that I don't think really got a lot of attention for some reason.
It's another Verhoeven film that just kind of got ignored.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I will. All right, so I want to ask, this versus The New Invisible Man, where do you stand on that one?
That's hard.
Yeah.
The New Invisible Man, it brought a different direction to what we got, and I did enjoy with The Invisible Man that it's something we could all attain.
Mm-hmm.
Over what Hollow Man was like, will this work or won't it work? But hey,
well, it's a needle versus a suit. I'll go suit every time.
Yeah.
But I want to chime in. Imagine if Hollow Man was Tom Hanks
Oh, that would have been the ultimate.
I was watching going, oh my god, if Forrest Gump was doing this invisible rape, I'm
This doesn't feel like a box of chocolate.
Or it does, but they're all cream filled.
I just want to know: does it count if they
don't go with me first?
How has Tom Hanks not played a serial killer or something? Like gone really dark yet? He needs to. I want to see it.
He was Mr. Rogers and Jesus, those kids. But anyways.
So Todd, what do you think?
I forgot. I had something and I totally lost. Okay, see, here's where the dilemma comes up for me. Like, because he's invisible, it's like he doesn't get the satisfaction of the no. So does it really count?
He's not that type of Todd.
Okay, I'm just doing my perspective.
He's more of a goal.
Satisfaction in his account, and not even I wasn't invisible. I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
He is a goal, Todd, not a process.
Okay, I get that because I still love that part. That's just. Well, we'll get to the Verhoeven thing later. Something I did not realize: there's like a rape in every Verhoeven movie, except for like Starship Troopers.
He's not been canceled yet.
Well, no. Well, there was an attempted. I was like, he got his dick shot off, but okay.
Okay, so real quick, it's not my turn yet.
When does that stop you?
Wait, no, but everyone that saw this movie, I'm gonna lean towards Pugs. Was that the worst thing he did while invisible?
That he could have done?
No. What? We're talking about what he did with the girl, but was that the worst thing he did when you have like an affinity for movie Crawl or Brandy from Tarantino movie Manson? I'm talking about the kennel scene.
Oh. You know what? They made it okay by making it invisible.
Yeah.
They just with predator vision.
Hard, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! I remember this. Oh shit! Whoa, that
I completely forgot
in my
about that.
mind more brutal. Hey, sorry, ladies.
I'm not. Dogs are better.
Yeah. Anyways, continue, please. I will get there when it's my turn.
That is the funniest thing too, because like pretty much, I swear, like 99%, it's like you could like wipe out like 100 innocent people in a movie, and it's like they kill the dog. It's not funny anymore.
It's why John Wick works.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
So, I like this movie a lot. I think Kevin Bacon looks extra creepy with the fucking goop on his face.
Yes,
and when he scares it out of the little kid. Fucking A. I forgot about that. When it came on screen, I laughed my fucking ass off. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, it's a good retelling of Invisible Man brought to that time. It still is. It's just pretty goddamn cool all the way around. It's action. It even has action in it. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, the Superman joke, I take it, was your favorite moment.
That's pretty funny.
Wait, was there a wheelchair joke?
Superman.
Yeah, that's another Superman.
You got me.
Wow, Bugs.
He kills a horse just to revenge.
Okay.
And Harambe, he went invisible. Maybe he's still here. Save us.
Right. Hey.
You better get on it. But I love this one. I mean, this is again a movie you would not see like this now. I mean, there's obviously
we would not see this movie now.
That's he was making the point. So hush.
All right. I'm up.
That's cool.
All you guys listeners, here we go.
You're not stopping.
Yeah. I had the best time with this fucking movie. I forgot all about it till I had to rewatch it. Kevin Bacon, as much as he kind of plays this, from what we viewed, the similar antagonist, like creepy, nice, evil motherfucker, he works. He's a good actor. He brings it. Dude, the invisible fondling I was like, that wasn't hot at all, but that fondling was.
You know who that was? I don't know if anybody's a fan, but
wait,
the
before you
Walking
say
Dead, Kim Dickens.
Oh shit! There we go.
Sorry, Todd.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, you're trying to guess? I'm sorry, Todd.
All right, so the main chick was that Elizabeth Shue?
Yeah, that's Dan's crush.
Yeah, Dan
All
doesn't
right,
even remember who
anyways,
she is.
That scene with the invisible panty removal, that was hot. Granted, when she's in The Boys, she looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Easy, they haven't seen it. But they should, because it's fucking awesome.
Hey,
Am I gonna get
Fruka
Fruzuka balked when I see Elizabeth Shue?
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
Anyways, yeah, the Pugs brought up when they did like the silicone mask. He had no eyes and mouth. Like, I forgot about that. That was creepy as shit, but it's still good. And actually, what I really want to bring up is for the time period it was, besides like the fake looking ape, the CG was really good.
Yeah.
With like the internal organ shit, I thought that looked really good for the time period. Actually, the ape was actually played by Tom Woodruff Jr.
Oh, nice.
Even though being CG, I don't know if he was like actually there, covered in fucking dots, like fucking Gollum. But that was good. Yeah, when Kevin Bacon in his apartment looks across, sees a girl, and goes, "Who would know?" I'm like, bro. Same. And I wish we'd got that. Like, I don't. I won't use the word, but let's say we got the invisible sex scene. Fucking hot.
Yeah, that
we can say the invisible rape.
Gaping without seeing what's going on. Like,
it just puckers.
So, anyways, there's this really like TikTok joke where
Cajun, please.
Tell it. Wait, what?
Cajun, please.
Oh my God, the Cajuns, Louisiana, build the wall. Someone's got to tap on a man naked. So, Superman, he's flying around. He's flying over and sees Wonder Woman out there bathing nude. And he's like, oh shit, I could swoop down, hit that, no one even fucking know. So there's Wonder Woman hanging out, spread eagle, bathing in the sun. He swoops down, does what he has to do, flies off. Wonder Woman, hey, what the fuck was that? I don't know. Invisible Man, my ass hurts like hell. That's an old fucking joke. Love it.
It is.
Yeah. I can't even comment on what I would do if I was invisible. There we go. And I'm not saying it would be anything like perverted, because we that's over here, we know that. But yeah, Hollow Man, going back to that movie was I don't remember when it was. I don't remember when was it released?
2000, I believe.
2002?
Okay, wow. That was a very hard movie compared to things that come out now. And with the whole PC culture, because that would not come out now.
No.
And reliving that, I was like, holy shit, like, we're going hard here, boys. And especially with, like, PETA, people enjoy eating animals.
Yeah, I feel...
I will grant you. And it's weird that we can all back up the idea that the scene where he invisibly killed an invisible dog was harder than the invisible non-sexual scene we saw.
Yeah, no, it was. That was the worst. And I think that's what I like about this one.
Well,
it was. I mean,
be glad this was not Dan's version, because he would have saw the preschool across the street.
Oh,
I
yeah.
that, and honestly, if you guys just saw my version, you just saw the invisible chick slammed against the wall.
This would be the most challenging one to do an adult parody for.
No,
I don't know how you do that. On the cheap, though? Like how?
You just do the silicone face.
Well, yeah, but I want it to be actually invisible.
You need a bigger budget.
Yeah.
You get a clear dildo.
Dan wants like the invisible fisting, so it's just gates.
There you go. Just have a guy like in a green suit, and then you just take him out. Right?
We can't air this episode, guys.
All right. So this one, I'm a 5. I think this one's a fucking blast. I love it.
Yeah, I'm 5 too.
5.
5.
No shit.
There we
Across
go.
the board.
The extra big hole.
Right.
And
honestly, I like I said, I saw it when it came out in theaters, enjoyed it. I saw it on DVD when I picked it up, enjoyed it. But it's been 15, if not more years since I've seen it, and going back, being like, wow, you guys really, at the time period, I would have thought pushed limits, but because of today's PC culture, I'm like, whoa, we really pushed limits here and got away with it, calling this a good movie, especially since we're involving Universal's Invisible Man.
yeah.
Well, technically, that's the loophole. They're not.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... And we did get Hollow Man 2 with Christian Slater.
I still need to watch that. I have not watched it.
I know I've seen it. I don't remember it.
Christian Slater in like Gleaming the Cube and Interview the Vampire. I can't deal with that guy.
I'm all about pump up the volume, so I was the right age for that one.
Bad things.
Oh my god,
very bad things.
Very bad things.
What are you talking about?
You never seen Very Bad Things?
Wait, with Joe Pesci?
No.
What,
You've never seen Very Bad Things? Yeah.
The hooker, yeah.
that was
Daniel
hot.
Stern. And...
Yeah, that was hot. Bro, we've almost been there in Vegas.
I know.
Like,
Hugs
I can
is
keep your
sweating.
secret, but
All right, so our next Kevin Bacon film, another one underappreciated in my opinion, from director James Wan, Death Sentence. And this one follows Nick Hume is a mild-mannered executive with a loving family and the perfect life until one gruesome night when his teenage son is senselessly murdered during a gas station holdup. Transformed by grief and not satisfied with courtroom justice, Nick takes the law into his own hands and wages an all-out war against a gang of vicious street thugs. Directed by James Wan, Death Sentence is a gripping revenge thriller loaded with in-your-face action, bone-snapping violence, and nail-biting suspense. All I can say about this movie is, why didn't we get this instead of the Death Wish reboot? This would have been perfect.
True.
This
Well,
would have
didn't
been
we get them
perfect.
both?
Well, I know, but this is more what Death Wish should have been. Death Wish was just another Bruce Willis action movie, and it was fine.
This is based on another book from the same author, so why would it be another Death Wish?
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Hey, Cats.
A little more.
I gotta take a time out real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool. No worries. So I'm a huge fan of this, and like nobody saw this goddamn movie. This was like one of those ones that, you know, James Wan was still kind of, you know, he'd done Saw, of course, but I mean, was still developing his name, I guess. And goddamn, this movie's so good. What is it about Kevin Bacon? He's kind of like almost Kevin Costner in a way. He's like box office.
So
yeah.
So like Kevin Costner, is that like your other man crush? I'm confused. What does one have to do without the other?
I'm
Kevin?
saying they're both box office poison later in their career for some reason. That's true. I mean, there's not a whole lot of hits if you really look at. Even Hollow Man wasn't really a huge hit.
Oh no! Well, Dan, see, I think you are like oblivious to the point of the show. This was all supposed to be, other than the new movie, the
I know.
underrated
I'm
stuff.
saying it should be though. It is, but it should have done better. It's great. I love this fucking movie.
You guys are saying the same thing.
I know.
I know. Don't make me start talking about Van Damme again.
Do some bad damage, man.
Oh, John Goodman.
I
though.
heard a little bit where we're
Oh my God, John Goodman is the
I'm gonna
shit.
chime in right now.
You don't need to, Ed. Hold on.
Okay.
Todd, please.
Oh yeah, I fucking love this one too. It's a good companion piece to the Death Wish films. I do get what Dan's saying, but it's a totally different, story. I mean, would I have preferred some rape revenge in this one? Of course. But
I wish there was rape revenge.
then it would have been a Death Wish film, which is probably why the author didn't do the same trick twice. But yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I forget how good this is. I've always been a fan of this one, but it's just I haven't watched it. It's been like 10 years, 07 or something. So it's been a while. So revisiting it was nice. It hits all, I don't know. Like, I think it'll still be, I know, because we just kind of like some more aggressive shit. Do you think this is going to be good for the average action fan?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
The ones in quarantine? Yes.
I think so too. I mean, when the kid
everyday fucking like shit. I had his name. Transporter.
Jason Statham.
If you're like, oh my God, that's my heart on, and you saw this, no. In quarantine, fuck yeah, Kevin Bacon.
I like that he. Oh,
when I was just gonna say when the kid bites it, that was like some intense acting by Bacon.
Spoiler, Dan.
Well, that's the setup. They said his kid's dead in the synopsis.
I was just fucking with you on that one.
Sorry. Yeah, don't get attached. Don't get attached. Might have been funnier if John Goodman killed him, though. But
he's the best character in the damn movie.
Dude,
oh my God,
Goodman is fucking hard.
You can say that about 99% of his movies too.
Yeah, you really can. When this movie came out, I did not appreciate it. I got to be honest. I just thought it was whatever. But like, I knew it was good, but I'm like, that's not really what I wanted. Revisiting it though, with like, being older, a little wiser. Holy crap. We're all fucked up on this. This should be bigger, like Dan said.
Yeah,
it's very underappreciated. Kevin Bacon is acting his fucking ass off. Even these young punks, they're doing a great job. I hated all of them, and I liked them a little bit. This is fucking Homeboy was pre-Bane coat. I was like, oh, look at little Bane go. Good for you.
Batman.
Yes. Yeah, fucking cool. I would want to be on the jury if Kevin Bacon were to be like tried for this, because like, why are we wasting this man's time?
Not guilty.
As fuck. Yeah. Fucking, we need to pay him for wasting his time, Your Honor. Yeah. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It really was.
Ed, what say you?
All right, strap in, boys.
Here we go.
All right, so yes, I had not revisited this movie in a fucking while. James Wan, I have a weird connection with him that Lincoln knows about. Hate that guy, love that guy. Anyways,
okay, well, all right.
Fucking bad eater. Anyways,
there's your 6 degrees right there, though.
Huh?
There's your 6 degrees right there.
Oh shit.
Dumbass.
I have mine too.
Anyways,
so,
death sentence Kevin Bacon. On my perspective, watching him in the beginning of this movie was going, your life is shit. You need something to step it up. You are not living. When he turned over himself,
this explains so much. This explains so much.
I know. Hey.
He had his shit together. Everything was organized. And you're like, this guy's life fucking sucks.
You don't know me, sir.
I do, and that's what I'm saying. Like, wow, I get it now.
When I'm watching him with his like family, perfect kids, happy life, I'm like, bro, your life sucks, dude. There's no excitement left. There's nothing. Yeah, it took the death of his kid for him to step shit up. Yeah, you know what? It's harsh that they went this in the movie. That's the route he goes. He needs something to make it. And it's a revenge movie. It's all about revenge. I'll get to the part where John Goodman steps up and like appreciates the revenge of a father for losing a child. But
pretty much the antithesis of that, though.
Yeah, dude. The
yin yang.
This movie is brutal. That scene with Kevin Bacon running off a car off a parking garage, fucking hard, bro. I'm like, there's during this movie, I don't have kids, but I'm like, there's no way I love my kid this fucking much. I was like, dude, these fucking hoodlums are hardcore gangbangers, bro. I was like, ah, shit, he fucking died getting some fucking Reese's Pieces. I miss you, sorry. But in this production, when the idea was not to incriminate the criminals for what they did to get revenge, I thought that was fucking hard. You're like, wait, they're gonna get off? Fuck this, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
It takes this turn from a lighthearted child murder to like this extreme Rambo revenge movie that just steps up. James Wan brought some intensity to this movie that I haven't seen in this time period of movies. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know being involved with like the Saw flicks, which were the first one amazing. That's a goal of mine. But Death Sentence had something extra to it. I was trying to explain to Pugs that the scene where Kevin Bacon is realizing what he has to do and starts shaving his head is where American History X should have ended with Edward Norton shaving his head after his brother got killed. And I'd have been like, it's fucking hard. Because you
American History Y.
The ramifications, even being brought to justice, you can get set back. You do get the realization Kevin Bacon knew what he was doing was wrong, which is something you don't see in revenge movies. You just see revenge, kill, happy. Kevin Bacon knew in this movie, in his facial expressions, he knew what he was doing was still wrong, but still fucking did it anyway. The kills were brutal. That scene with them sitting on a pillar, like in a church, he's like clocking the gun. Are you ready? I'm like, oh, bro, that's fucking hard, dude. But yeah, with the younger brother not realizing his parents didn't love him enough. That's just being second born, bro. No one loves you the same.
Is that what you tell your brother?
All the time. On a daily basis. I literally told my brother, younger than me, last night, he goes, I'm going to throw him on the bus. He goes, my firstborn is so much better than my second. I'm like, now you know how mom feels. It's like, oh, shit, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro.
It clicks.
Yeah, it's this whole thing. I'm like, hey, you love your firstborn more than the second because the second one's easy. He goes, yep. Well, now you know how mom feels. Piece of shit. Love that
guy. I think this movie also benefits from having a legit actor in the role. I don't think an action star like a Statham would have hit the same emotional beats.
All right.
I mean,
Statham, I could see him pulling off. If you had some fucking piece of shit like Channing Tatum, no. He deserves to be the gimp in This Is the End or something. And Channing Tatum, fuck you piece of shit. You got what you got. I did think with having Aisha Taylor as the head detective, not cracking jokes, she failed.
I agree. She needs to be funnier. I can't take her super serious.
Yeah. She should have had some fucking white boy, fucking piece of shit comment in there that would like given like a little bit of lightheartedness to the movie because there was no comedic relief. This is a hard fucking movie. If you fucking go along with this shit, it is like an intense, hard movie. So, circumventing all this, John motherfucking Goodman. He is the dad I fucking want. Because as much as he loves you, he recognizes you're a piece of shit. And with him telling him, "Hey, you're gonna kill my son." Yep. Cool.
Just don't ask
me where he's at. I'll kill you. Well, I won't ask you if he's at T.
A good day, sir.
I honestly would respect that from my own father. And he was like, you know what? My kid fucked up. Get at him. Here's the gun. Where is he? Don't ask. And
good hunting.
Piece of shit killed John Goodman. Hated that motherfucker even more.
Because he had to go. Yeah. You've now worn out your welcome, little Bane. Fuck you.
JG was fucking hard, man. I'd rather him give it Roseanne. Take this bitch out. Yeah.
Can you imagine if she were in it too?
If she was the actual mother of little Bane?
Sing me the national anthem, you fucking bitch.
Death sentence 2 and Roseanne's hunting him down.
even better. All right. So perfect example. I wish they did something with like part 2, something to like rekindle the vengeance. Like maybe Homeboy didn't die, and Kevin and Bacon had started over, or something. And then Kevin Bacon.
Dan just did it. Roseanne's going after fucking Kevin Bacon now.
Yeah, perfect. Fine.
They go the full Rambo route. Like he's got like some like special needs kid, and Roseanne like has him killed.
That bullshit Melissa McCartney spy hard shit. Fuck that. You ain't pulling shit on your fat ass.
So Dan, what do you give it?
Oh, 5. This is a great film, and if you haven't seen it, you should.
5.
Cinco.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Kevin Bacon's racking up the 5s.
Don't take my word for it.
All right. Do we want to do our connections to Bacon before we get into the last one and it gets really bad?
No, we can.
Let's try.
Okay.
Pug's brought up, but I'm still iffy on it.
Yeah, just go first, Ed, so we can get you out of the way.
No,
you're gonna interrupt everybody.
Well, mine's a direct.
I'm gonna gather information from you guys.
Okay.
All right, mine's direct. I mean, there's no big
Penis
story with it. All right, so I was in a movie called Zombies on the Loose with Conrad Brooks. It's terrible. Don't look it up. And Conrad Brooks was in Ed Wood with Johnny Depp, who was in Black Mass with Kevin Bacon. So there you go. I connected mine.
You just went the quickest way possible. I went the full 6.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't do 6. But I got there.
You got there, though. It's like 6 and
8. Hey, that's fine. All right. Pugs, you want to go or you want me to go?
I don't care. I'll go.
Okay.
All right. So I'm in the Wednesday 13 video.
Okay.
Wednesday 13 was part of the Murder Dolls, which is on the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack, which is connected to Wes Craven.
Okay.
Who did Scream, and Sidney Prescott is Neve Campbell. Wild Things, Kevin Bacon.
Okay. I'm not surprised that's your connection. All right. Mine's a little weird. Okay, so I'm going to use a former guest who also working connection with wrestling, and that's Victoria DeMar. All right. She's in Killjoy Goes to Hell with Trent Haga, who's also in Terror Firmer, which also has James Gunn, and James Gunn James Gunn directed Super, which stars Kevin Bacon. Or
Dwight Schrute.
There you go.
So
right.
There you go.
There's no thought between this. I took a mask making. You guys are allowed, you pieces of shit. I I took a mask making course from Jordu Shell, who knows Rick Baker, who did the zombie makeup for Thriller, which James Wan hates because he hates Michael Jackson for what he did. I have an offset relationship with James Wan, who invited me for sushi in LA when I was in Orange County. Never happened. Pugs is previewed to all the times me and James Wan were supposed to hang out. Never happened. At the screening of Pugs?
I don't remember what movie it is.
Fuck. We went to a screening that I was told James Wan wouldn't be there to sign my Saw posters. Was there. And James Wan, who directed Death Sentence, Kevin Bacon.
It was at the ArcLight. I remember that.
It was the ArcLight.
What fucking movie was it?
Wait.
An Insidious?
You guys, love this.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think it was an Insidious movie.
I think it was Spartacus, bro.
No, it wasn't Spartacus.
Anyways,
I would remember that.
My dudes, Flesh Wound Radio. Here I am. Pugs Dread. Me and him, James Wan, Twittered me. I'm not going to be there. Was there, so I didn't bring my Saw posters. That piece of shit bat eater. I get to meet Tiny Zeus Lister.
Oh, that's better.
Shake his hand with Pugs Dread behind me. Sup, Craig?
No, I said, fuck you, damn punk. I didn't do that.
You went through every fucking line. Sup, Debo? I'm like holding his hand with him going, looking around.
Yeah,
with his motherfucking cockeye. Like I've got Pugs Dread behind me quoting Friday fucking quotes, not giving a shit that I'm holding hands with Tiny Zeus Lister. Highlight of my motherfucking life. I honestly, Pugs, I remember. Sup, Craig? I'm like, oh shit! We're starting this. Like, don't do that.
All I remember is the last one because he didn't acknowledge me, so I was like, "Well, fuck you, damn punk."
Honestly, if anything, if you had thrown something out there from fucking No Holds Bar, I'd have been all about it.
Zeus doesn't guess.
Hogan fucked you up, didn't he? And then the fucking. All right, so oh my god, we're way out of track. Noah's Whole Bar, Hulk Hogan versus Tiny Zeus Lister, and he had this fucking like hand symbol. He'd throw it up, but boom! One finger up, thumb out, pinky out. And you're like, what the fuck is that, bro? I'm like, No Holds Bar.
Rip him.
Dude, rip him! Yeah. I will go into a whole Hulk Hogan's tirade right now if you guys let me go with like.
No, we got to talk about the Woodsman. So knock that out.
Thunder in Paradise. Hulk Hogan on a boat solving crime at the Barber Beefcake.
Dan's supposed to be controlling things. He's just like sitting.
Ed, we're gonna talk to Woodsman now. So hold on, Ed. Hold on, Ed.
There's no controlling me.
It's a pain in the ass.
All right, Dan. You better give the parental discretion now.
All right, yes. If we haven't scared you away yet, it's coming with this next movie.
Just like Dan was while watching this movie.
All right,
let's get into Dan's life story, The Woodsman.
I can't read the synopsis now. All right,
you want me to read it? I could have it up in 2 seconds.
Go ahead and read it, Todd. I can't start
Dan
reading.
just got out of prison and he's going to therapy.
I know. Does he not know what's coming?
Yeah, him on the kids.
All right, here we go. See, I had to pull it up. After 12 years in prison, Daniel moves into a small apartment, gets a job at a lumber yard. That explains the beard, and mostly keeps to himself. He finds unexpected solace from, I'm not going to say the name, so I'll say Vicky, a tough-talking woman who promises not to judge him for his history. But Dan cannot escape his pain.
That's messed up.
I didn't say the other name.
Hey, Hey, bro, you're wearing a Hatchet shirt. We got to hit you.
All right, so this is the one that has not aged particularly well.
How do you?
In a good way.
Wait. So I'm. Go ahead.
I think it's because as soon as they age out, he's no longer interested.
Yeah, I'm like. So this was okay. The 15 years ago, Dan was like, eh.
I think
you were like, no one cared about Nambla then. We were fine.
Yeah.
Do you think that they could do this one now, though, being that he's kind of a sympathetic character? I don't think they could. Hollywood could do that now.
I think this movie could come out now because it wasn't overly. If we're talking about The Woodsman for what it was, it's not overly graphic or perverted. It's more PC to the fucking Karens and all the shit now. It could come out today.
Maybe.
Hold on, Ed.
What?
Hold on.
Right.
You were going to say something?
No, I was just going to say, like, literally almost within a year of this time is when they were standing for Roman Polanski at the Oscars, and that's not happening. That's not happening today.
I disagree.
But it wouldn't happen today.
Rosemary's Baby? Classic.
Well, what did you think of it, Pugs? Did you see this back? Because this is one I didn't see until DVD. I don't know if this had much of it.
It was a limited release, so it wasn't. Yeah. It was. I want to say Sony Picture Classics.
I did not see this in theaters. I saw this actually on the IFC channel back when they didn't have fucking commercials.
No, the good old days.
Yeah, and I was just came on randomly. I'm like, oh, it's new Kevin Bacon movie I haven't seen. See what the big deal is. I'll be goddamn if I wasn't glued to the TV. I'm like, am I really feeling sorry for this fucking diddler? What is going on here? It tugged at my heartstrings. I'm like, the struggle is real. And he is
tugging on your heartstrings.
It did harder than he tugged on those little girls' hair. So like I didn't realize like that was his kink. He's like smelled their hair. Whatever. Because like when he's arguing, he's arguing that I never like actually hurt them that way. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? How is there? What else do you do? I'm like, oh, you Gerald's game these motherfuckers. That's cool. But no, I think this movie's fantastic. Kevin Bacon's awesome. Kara Sedgwick, his wife, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And how weird's that?
Very weird. Eve is a cunt in this movie. She just mind her own fucking business, and David Allen Greer's cool. Dan, I think you like Eve, right?
Fuck old cougar titties. I never liked that bitch.
Kara Sedgwick.
No, I'm talking about Eve. She has cougar tattoos on her titties. Come on.
Oh. Okay.
You can't see him because
So yeah, this one's a rough watch. Although again, it's not graphic or anything. But
that's why it loses points, sir.
But I will say the most fucked up part about the movie had to be like how quick Kara Sedgwick was accepting of this whole situation, and then when she reveals her history, I was kind of like, "Ooh, this is not the traditional."
That explains it right there.
Yeah. Wait, your holdup is that fucking angel? Nah, bro. All right, I'm last. Don't worry about me. Go.
What do you think, Todd? Because I mean, it's a great film. This is the best acting that Kevin Bacon's probably done.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's a good, story drama. I kind of get what you mean, like about making it today. It's more to do with not the content, the compassion for the pedophile. I think is your problem. What you're thinking, which I kind of get why that would be hard.
He served his time though. This is what irritates the fuck out of me in the prison system. I think all the fucking Dans in the world should be put to death. Not you, Dan, literally, but like the kayfabe gimmick that we bestowed upon you. Like it's a real simple solution. Kill him. Anyway.
Or castration.
Kill him.
Trust me, without their penis, I said penis there. Without their shit, with their cocks, what's the point?
Unless
of
they're going to get raped in that area, it's still too good for these movies.
If you're asking for it, Continue, please. Don't go to me.
Pugs.
Oh, I fucking love this movie. The only thing I don't like about it is Eve, but that means she did her job.
Yeah, she was supposed to not be liked, I think.
Yeah, and you know what? I will say, if we do get a prequel movie, I would also like a Kara Cedric prequel movie about her household. Put on Lifetime. Make it safe for TV.
Yeah,
they would tackle it.
They probably would. This is not on Blu-ray, by the way. This is another one that's kind of stuck on.
Not on digital either.
It's on Stars or something right now.
I'm surprised. As far as I'm aware, no nominations for this one that year, which is
touchy subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again,
Hollywood they try to hide that part of Hollywood. Come on.
Not then. They didn't seem to care too much when Bland.
They were trying.
But this movie, though, acting masterclass. You should see it. Like I said, it's not graphic. I mean, 5 stars.
Mr. Candy. Before we go, Ed has a rant to go on.
I honestly, I was really hoping we'd skip over me.
Okay, fuck it. Did you like the movie?
No.
Did you? 5.
All right.
No. Just rate it, Ed. You missed your opportunity.
A very well-produced, shot film about the life after being in prison, about pedophilia. Kevin Bacon really brought to life the emotions of a person trying to get past what he did, along with telling his family and sexual partner, I never hurt them. And that was really brought to life. It's like, and I was really sweet on them and yada yada. It was saddening when you guys brought her name up, when she brought to life what he had did because she was being a bitch. She hit on him in the beginning of his stay at the
wood shop.
The shop, the Woodsman. She hit on him and be like,
hey,
"Oh,
he didn't play in the mud." So
yeah. But the relationship between him and
David Allen Greer.
Yes. No.
Kira Cedric.
Dag? I love Dag. He could have been a little more funny. He could have cracked the jokes, been like, what? But his love interest, what was her name?
Kira Cedric, his wife.
Vicky.
That was the chick he hooked up with, Kira Cedric?
Yeah, Vicky.
Okay, yeah. There was a distinct feeling that I got from him realizing this bitch is old. I thought that too.
This is yucky.
And we all had the sympathy for Kevin Bacon in The Woodsman. It was, let's say, for the random viewer going into a Kevin Bacon movie, knowing the synopsis. Why are you guys laughing?
I just imagine a kid who loves Footloose popping on The
Woodsman. Let's dance!
Is he going to ask that little girl to dance?
Breaks into the song right there. Everybody in the park.
She's loose. She's loose.
Yeah, you guys are reading comments. Hey, Evil Ed has to be off this fucking show, bro. No, like I was saying, for someone going in per se blind to a fan of Kevin Bacon, realizing what it was, the synopsis, he wasn't as bad a person as that could have been portrayed as to what he did as being horrible. They definitely made a point to the realization he didn't like hurt them, tie them up, beat them, yada yada. But
he still has a way to go because he did hurt them, and his sister let him know, like, because they still had a fucked up relationship.
All right, yeah, no, dude, the sister was a bitch. Like her husband, like, hey,
yeah, she was, but understandably so.
And
Benjamin Bratt.
All he did was smell her hair. I mean, shit, I've done that.
Cool.
Hey.
All right.
Wrap it up, Ed.
Anyways, I will wrap it up. The Woodsman is, if you are particularly sensitive to the subject, is a hard movie to watch, even if it's not graphic or super oversensitive to either the. And he understands.
Wrap it up, fucker.
Watch The Woodsman first, then Hollow Man. Understand what Kevin Bacon's going through.
Cool. Before I go, I just want to put it out there. This is actually.
God, you say don't. I'm not affiliated with Evil Ed. Fuck you.
But I would say something way worse. We're good. Way worse than you would. But I would like to think that this is actually the secret origin to Kevin Bacon having a relapse and the family murdering him and setting him on fire for Kevin Bacon's new Nightmare on Elm Street. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
All right, hey, I please, we'll all go there. Woodsman is a prequel to
Motherfucker.
River Run Wild.
That's good too.
Yeah, no, that's it. But please, if we can all cut in real quick to Kevin Bacon being the new Freddy Krueger, love it. Dan, you're wearing the fucking hat. Love you.
I'm down for it if he'll do it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How old's 60?
So, all right, ratings, if you get 4.5 Woodsman.
Well, yeah, 5. I think this is the most 5s he had on any show. Okay, remember earlier?
Some good movies.
Remember earlier I said there was the thing I wanted to say about The Woodsman? And you brought up the line, uncommon beauty is commonly overlooked. I just want to post that quote on Facebook and see how people react. Not knowing it's from a fucking pedo movie.
I tell you what, we'll tweet it out and we'll post it on the Flesh Wound page and just see what happens.
If you guys are uncertain about where you feel on that level, download the TikTok app. Like, oh my God, wait.
I thought the quote was about Kira Sedgwick. I thought the quote was about Kira Sedgwick.
He wrote that in his wedding vows.
Yeah.
All right. So, believe it or not, you can get even worse on Patreon with us.
If you guys have worse on Patreon, please sign up for the Patreon. It's pretty fucking bad.
Patreon.com/FleshWoundFeatures. Stalk us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good shit, and FleshWoundFeatures.com. So, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, and we'll do another Kevin Bacon show. I feel like we could get some more out of it.
Yeah, he's got some more gems up his sleeve.
Absolutely. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Adios.
Good night, sirs.